This old body of mine is wearing a bit thin. I feel as though I'm in black and white and the rest of the world is in colour, like one of those characters in science fiction stories who live for hundreds of years. My granddaughter Susan comes to visit me sometimes. She tells me this is a rest home for retired doctors. I sit with two other fellows. I feel as if I know them, though I don't think much of them. A dandy and a clown. The fellow next to them has the most peculiar habit of wearing a felt hat and a long scarf no matter what the weather. The other fellow next to him is always dressed as if he's off to play cricket at any moment. For reasons best known to himself, he has a sprig of celery pinned to his lapel. But that's nothing compared to the next fellow along. Patchwork coat of garish reds and greens and heaven knows what else. The fellow next to him seems pleasant enough, except he's always carrying his umbrella. Has a peculiar way of rolling his R's when he talks. Then there's one sat on his own. Has terrible trouble remembering anything. Always muttering something about running out of time. I don't like the look of the two fellows who sit the other side of him. One has close-cropped hair and a leather jacket, speaks with a northern accent. The other sits behind him in the shadows, so you can barely see him. Weary expression on his face, covered in whiskers. I think perhaps they were both soldiers, saw terrible things in the war. At least they're better than the fellow in the pinstripe suit who keeps smiling at everyone. Been here far too long, but he keeps saying he doesn't want to go. There's one last fellow who's always wearing a bow tie. He says bow ties are cool. I don't really know what that means. I hardly know what anything means anymore. At least I know I can call for help. There's a telephone box outside, like the old blue police box we used to have on our street corner. Except this one looks like they pulled it out of a junkyard. They can't really help me, though. What I really need is someone to answer my question. The question that's been with me since I got here. They tell me this is a home for retired doctors, so I suppose I must be a doctor. The question is, Doctor Who?